a new video, and this is the first time, welcome. So if you follow me on any of my platforms, you would notice that this background is new because we are moving to a new spot. Luckily, we're not moving too far and we're still in San Diego, but Matt and I just needed some more space because our last place honestly was really pretty perfect. But since we're both gonna be working from home now full time for the foreseeable future, we definitely need a little bit more space to be able to do that. So we've been looking around the area, finally found a spot, and we'll be moving in soon. So here's the living room, pretty spacious. We have our fireplace and some windows, cute little hooks. Matt's obviously been moving in a couple of things already. He just got this piano off of OfferUp, so it's a cute little secondhand piano. Hardwood floors, throughout the whole house it's all hardwood flooring, which is so nice, so sweet. Some nice airy windows, and I think we're gonna just like kind of play with the spot a little bit more where, as you can see, this will kind of be like Matt's like little studio area, because I'll take over one of the bedrooms to be my own studio area, so this is kind of like, will be his. And then connected to the living room is our little dining room area. I think we're gonna treat it as a dining room. It might be a little small, but we'll see. But it has these cute little cabinets over here, nice lighting. And the whole house is like built in like 1910s, 1920s. So these cute little features are reminiscent of this time. And one of those things is this little guy right here. Apparently that's where they used to like string like their phones from, like the little, like those old tiny phones. I don't know, I can't think of the name. And then from there we have the kitchen, which if you've been following along, my last kitchen was so tiny. I always joked about my last kitchen saying that like you could fit 1.5 people in there because like one person should be cooking in there, and then if another person comes in, you can only be there for like 5 seconds because it's just like too much. So I'm so happy that now I have this space to like really kind of liven things up and have multiple people cook with me if they want to. Fun little tiling. I really enjoyed that. And I love our oven. I am kind of scared that it might be kind of difficult to use, but it's a refurbished oven that our landlord had like put together and wants to take good care of, and it's so precious. But look how cute it is. It's so little. And our last house had like a little ironing board like this too, which I'm so glad that this house also has that as well. And our landlord had actually informed us why it's in the kitchen, because at first I thought it was a very sexist thing where it's like women belong in the kitchen and they have to iron my clothes too. That's what I thought it was for, but apparently they didn't have electric, what is it called? Oh, they didn't have electric irons. They would heat it up here on the stove and then iron their clothes. So it's not a sexist thing, it's an efficient thing, so good to know. And then from there we have our washer and dryer will be here. Currently only have a washer, but we will be getting like a refurbished dryer soon. Or I might try to do like some line drying because we do have space, which I'll show you later, in the backyard, and it's summer, so I'm like, line drying should be pretty easy to do in the meantime, and I think I'm gonna just try to practice that in general. And then the hallway's not too special, except for like we have like our storage that's like pretty freaking deep. I don't think you can really tell on camera, but this is like some pretty decent storage. But then we have the bathroom over here. So I'm just so glad we still have the tiling in here. I feel like a lot of like older homes in Southern California, I think that in California in general, I think a lot of the older like Spanish style houses still have like this really beautiful tiling, and this house does have it too, which is so nice. And then from the bathrooms, you can see the 2 bedrooms. And so we got 2 bedrooms because one we'll use as a bedroom, obviously, and then the second one I'm gonna use as like a shooting studio / guest bedroom type space. So this is the first bedroom. Pretty basic, nothing too crazy. It is like more private. You can't really see out here, but it's surrounded by like just like the walls of 2 houses. Really deep closet. This will end up being Matt's closet. And then we have the next bedroom, which this room has a lot of really exciting things about it, and I just gotta show you really quick. So as you can see, there's these 2 doors and then some storage, right? So we're gonna open up this door. Standard closet. It's pretty large. It has this gorgeous mirror. Are you kidding me? This is, oh, look at this. So this is just such a cute little mirror. Like, we don't have to get another IKEA mirror, we just use this one, so that's great. And then we have this extra storage space, which is really nice as well. And everything's like pretty deep, and there's like more storage there. And then just like everything's just like kind of like the same, where it's just like all this extra storage, which is really nice. And so if you're wondering, Jazz, this is just a standard closet and extra storage. Pretty cool, but like, you know, whatever. Just wait, here we go. Turns out it's this really cute little vanity area. I love this little mirror situation that's happening in here. I'll be doing all my makeup in here, and I feel like I can do some like cute little tutorials and like, ooh, I should get a ring light. I'm gonna go full MUA vibes. That's kind of like what this gives me, you know? In addition to that, there's like extra storage, but it's all very compartmentalized. So like this is like for shoes. This is like another rack for like mid-length clothing, I think. Cause then there's like this other storage here that's like for longer pieces, I'm assuming. I'm not quite sure, but it's really precious. Also, because it kind of just like closes in on its own. If I really need to escape the rest of the world and cry or something, this is a space. So if you can't find me and you hear Nobody by Mitski just like blasting from this room, walk the other way and mind your business, okay? And lastly, we have this little backyard deck area. And out here, I'm hoping that it's like a backyard hang space, a place to sunbathe, and also just try to really build an entire garden back here, which would be really fun. So I'll be planning on doing that soon. But it has some cute little hammock hooks, which I'll definitely try to be using more often. But I think this is perfect for like getting to summer and having people over. We can like finally, you know, have a space for that. Good morning. It is the morning of our move. And we've already moved a couple things into the new place, but like as you can see, like we have like some of this is gone. Some of my desk stuff is gone. Matt's here. And then we moved like some of his things. But other than that, since the move isn't super far away, we actually haven't packed up too much, and it's still kind of like the same. So that might be to our detriment later on, whether or not we should have like packed more. But our house is so small, and we're not moving like, again, we're not moving somewhere super far away. So hopefully we can move everything in one day. But we have some friends who are coming over who should help us like pack with some stuff and move some stuff today. So that should be good. But yeah, but I think as we're waiting for our friends, like, yeah, I'm gonna pack some more, but I think I'm just kind of having a hard time because this is our first house that Matt and I had like moved into, so.
It's also 2020 and all the hard things, so I feel like there's also like a lot of sad times here, so I'm kind of ready to like put all the,
I feel like we both changed a lot.
The pandemic and the virus and all these other horrible things, so.
It feels like we're entering a new chapter, which I think is nice. This was season 1, and now we're moving on to season 2. Onto bigger and better things.
Season 2 though, you get way more dialed, you get more into the characters.
Welcome season 2 of That Really Tough. I'm just kidding.
It's like season 1 of The Office, you're like, oh, this is really good, but then compared to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's like way better. 7.
Yeah. More things to come, more things to come, so. We are some stressed parents right now. We just came back from getting some food with our friends to thank them for helping us move in, and that was great. Oh, that was great. But we just came back, and then we're like, oh, Tofu, like, you know, she's a little nervous in the house, but we're like, oh, she should be fine on her own. And we came home and we couldn't find her, and we're like, oh, she's probably just like hiding somewhere like in the mess of all this. And we literally couldn't find her anywhere. We're like, how long was that?
Well, there was 4 of us looking for like 10 solid minutes.
Yeah.
Granny of this very tiny house.
Yeah, it was like every minute that passed by, I was like, oh my god, my daughter is like missing. Because we didn't know if she like squeezed out like of a hole in the house that we didn't know, because obviously we're new here. So, but we went around the house over and over and over again, and then she wasn't anywhere, and we're like, oh shoot, like what if she ran out? And she's a lost kitty on the streets, and I don't know what's happening. Right when I was like about to give up and, you know, kind of have like a little breakdown because my baby's gone, I hear like a faint cry finally, and I look underneath our stove. I see 2 little kitty paws, and she got stuck underneath the stove, my baby. And so I almost had like a mom like adrenaline rush where I was about to like lift this entire stove. And as I was doing, I was like, it's probably smarter of like, there was one way that Tofu got in there, so maybe I should figure out how she got in there instead of like panicking. But she got in from the back, and so I helped her like lead out herself from the back, but I think she got stuck because she thought she needed to go underneath the front of the stove and she couldn't fit. But I feel like so terrible right now. I feel relieved, but I'm just like, that was the worst feeling. causing us so much stress, kitty. We thought we lost you, baby. She doesn't care. She's doing her own thing now. Now she's continuing to explore. Literally thought I lost you and you don't even know. You don't even care. Maybe you do care. Maybe. It's the next day. We rested and then we rested some more and we were really pooped, so it's on to the next day and we're just gonna continue kind of like putting the house together. But first we are at an OfferUp pickup, gonna go get a little desk because I've been using my desk, or I've been using my dining table as my desk, but now that we're in a new spot, I need a real desk now, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna grab a couple things from IKEA, which I know people feel so iffy about IKEA, but I think what's really frustrating for me, I feel like it's the best place to get like essentials that are the most sustainable that you can get, and it's also very accessible and pricing and things like that. So hate IKEA all you want, I think they're great. Also, I am working with them, not for this video, for separately, but that has nothing to do with this claim I have. I've always felt this way about IKEA. If you need some basic goods, don't feel guilty about going to IKEA. I think it's great. Get yourself a little 99-cent vegan hot dog at the end of it. It's great. We should probably do that too.
We should.
Over and out. Oh, it's so beautiful. I can't wait to show you guys when we get home.
Oh god.
Look at this gorgeous desk. Oh my gosh. I love her. So precious. I'm thinking about maybe spray painting like the metal part. I would leave this alone, obviously. But I feel like this is like a little too dull for me, so maybe I'll like spray paint it a fun color. I did ask some people on Instagram what they think, so I'll take a poll from that, but gotta ask y'all as well what you guys think. Maybe I'll either do a baby blue or a lavender, or if someone comes up with a better color than that, let me know. But I feel like the vibes of this would look really nice if there was like a little pastel fun color in this work section. But yeah, let me know. Everyone needs to see. Look at the legs on the back. In here. Thank you, Letty. Okay, we're almost there. We just have the kitchen that we're finishing up. Yeah, sorry about that. Oops, got that for our wedding. Oh, I think my grandma got that for me. Sorry, Mama, I love you. We still kept it. We still have it.
Love is patient, love is kind, it is not envy.
There's that, everyone. Live, laugh, love, queens. Let's take a moment to remember to live, laugh, love, to girl boss, gatekeep, gaslight. Sweet, sweet reminders. I feel like even just like how my hair looks, how in focus this camera is, it's kind of just like my mood at this point. Here's the thing about packing. As Letty continues to pack on my behalf, no matter how big or small your house is, always realize you're always gonna underestimate how hard it is to move. I always think I have, like, I'm like, oh, it's not gonna be that bad. Or like, even though I'm like, oh, it's gonna be bad in these ways, it's always worse. It's always worse than you think it is. It always takes a lot longer. Like the first 90% of like moving is like easy, and the last 10% just like kills you. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. You know, we're almost there, we're so close. But tomorrow is our official last day. We're officially being kicked out, so we're just gonna try to deep clean and then we should be done. So yes, I'm ready for this to be over.
We had those pictures of when we moved in. We took the exact same picture of us as
oh, goodbye. Cheers. We did it. We're officially moved in. We still have a lot to unpack, but we're officially out of our old place. That's a huge milestone in itself. 4 days? Did it take us 4 days? 3 days. Honestly, it's pretty impressive. We packed and moved everything in 3 days. I'm glad y'all were able to join us the past couple days of us moving. Enjoy your housewarming pamplemousse LaCroix, my fave flavor. We can enjoy this together. Cheers to you too. We're just gonna decompress the rest of the night, unpack later, and talk to you soon. Love y'all, thanks for joining, and goodbye.